Effective communication. What is effective communication?
In the information age, we have to send, receive, and process huge numbers of messages every day. But effective communication is about more than just exchanging information, it's also about understanding the emotions behind the information. Effective communication can improve relationships at home, work, and in social situations by deepening your communications to others and improving teamwork, decision making, and problem solving. It enables you to communicate even negative or difficult messages without creating conflict or destroying trust. Effective communication combines a set of skills, including nonverbal communication, attentive listening, the ability to manage stress in the moment, and the capacity to recognize and understand your own emotions and those of the persons you're communicating with.
Effective communication skills number 1. Listening.
Listening is one of the most important aspects of effective communication. Successful listening means not just understanding the words or the information being communicated, but also understanding how the speaker feels about what they are communicating. Effective listening can
Make the speaker feel heard and understood.
Which can help build a stronger, deeper connection between you.
create an environment where everyone feels safe.
To express ideas, opinions, and feelings or plan and problem solve in creative ways.
Save time.
By helping clarify information, avoid conflicts and misunderstandings.
Relieve negative emotions.
When emotions are running high, if the speaker feels that he or she has been truly heard, it can help to calm them down, relieve negative feelings, and allow for real understanding or problem solving to begin. Tips for effective listening. Focus fully on the speaker.
Focus fully on the speaker, his or her body language, and other nonverbal cues. If you're daydreaming, checking text messages, or doodling, you're almost certain to miss nonverbal cues in the conversation. If you find it hard to concentrate on some speakers, try repeating their words over in your head. It reinforces their message and help you stay focused. Show your interest.
Show your interest in what's being said. Nod occasionally, smile at the person, and make sure your posture is open and inviting. Encourage the speaker to continue with small verbal comments like yes or uh-huh.
Effective communication skills number 2. Nonverbal communication.
When we communicate things that we care about, we do so mainly using nonverbal signals. Wordless communication or body language includes facial expressions, body movement, and gestures, eye contact, posture, the tone of your voice, and even your muscle tension and breathing. The way you look, listen, move, and react to another person tells them more about how you're feeling than words alone ever can. Tips for improving how to deliver nonverbal communication.
Use nonverbal signals that match up with your words.
Nonverbal communication should reinforce what is being said, not contradict it. If you say one thing but your body language says something else, your listener will likely feel you're being dishonest. Next, adjust your nonverbal signal according to the context.
The tone of your voice, for example, should be different when you're addressing a child than when you're addressing a group of adults. Similarly, take into account the emotional state and cultural background of the persons you're interacting with. Use body language to convey positive feelings.
Use body language to convey positive feelings even when you're not actually experiencing them. If you're nervous about a situation, you can use positive body language to signal confidence even though you're not feeling it.
Effective communication skills number 3. Managing stress.
Quick stress relief for effective communication.
When stress strikes, you can't always temper it by taking time out to meditate or go for a run, especially if you're in the middle of a meeting with your boss or an argument with your spouse, for example. By learning to quickly reduce stress in the moment, though you can safely face any strong emotions you're experiencing, regulate your feelings, and behave appropriately when you know how to maintain a relaxed, energized state of awareness. Even when something upsetting happens, you can remain emotionally available and engaged.
To deal with stress during communication.
Recognize when you're becoming stressed.
Your body will let you know if you're stressed as you communicate.
Take a moment to calm down.
Take a moment to calm down before deciding to continue a conversation or postpone it.
Bring your senses to the rescue.
Bring your senses to the rescue and quickly manage stress by taking a few deep breaths, clenching and relaxing muscles, or recalling a soothing, sensory-rich image. For example, the best way to rapidly and reliably relieve stress is through the senses: sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell.
Effective communication skills number 4. Emotional awareness. Learn to recognize and accept your emotions.
Emotions play an important role in the way we're communicating at home and work. It's the way you feel more than the way you think that motivates you to communicate or to make decisions. The way you react to emotionally driven, nonverbal cues affects both how you understand other people and how they understand you.
Effective communication requires both thinking and feeling.
When emotional awareness is strongly developed, you know what you're feeling without having to think about it. And you'll be able to use these emotional cues to understand what someone is really communicating to you and act accordingly.
Emotional awareness is a skill you can learn.
Emotional awareness is a skill. With patience and practice can be learned at any time of life. You can develop emotional awareness by learning how to get in touch with difficult emotions and manage uncomfortable feelings, including anger, sadness, fear, disgust, surprise, and joy. When you know how to do this, you can remain in control for your emotions and behavior even in very challenging situations and communicate more clearly and effectively. Next step,
Improving emotional awareness.
Emotions are foundation of your ability to understand yourself and communicate effectively with others. Emotional awareness allows you to understand what others are feeling and to emphasize with them.
the end. Bye-bye.